This is the year 1990X. On it, a small town in Eagleland. But one fateful day, a meteor approached to Earth. That incident changed the world forever. The meteor brought an alien visitor who looked like a bee. Or was it? The creature's name was Buzz, and he came from 10 years from the future in order to warn Ness of the threat that was Gigai, the cosmic destroyer who aimed to conquer the Earth, and Ness was one of the chosen four and the only hope for the planet. In order to stop the evil Gigai, Ness had to visit the 8 My Sanctuary locations in order to record the 8 melodies inside the Sound Stone. It wouldn't have been an easy task, but he wasn't alone. And so, after taking care of some business back in his hometown, Ness set off to find the rest of the Chosen Four. He first met Paula Polster, a girl imprisoned by the evil Happy Happiest, who followed the cult of Blue, but Ness managed to defeat them. But after the two reached the haunted city of Threed, both of them got captured again. But they were saved by the third of the Chosen Four, Jeff Andonas, the Brainiac from Winters. The last member of the Chosen Four came from a faraway place. He was Prince Pooh of Dal, who, after an intense training, left immediately in order to come in aid of his companions. The Chosen Four had to face countless foes during their quest, but none of them were able to stop them. So after many challenges, the Chosen Four finally managed to collect all the 8 melodies. However, there was still another enemy he had to face before his final showdown with Gigai. Himself. But Ness managed to defeat his own dark side. Thus, he obtained a new power. The power of the whole Earth. At last, he was finally ready. Ready for his final confrontation with Gigai. But in order to do that, they had to make a difficult choice. To go back 50 years to the past to fight Gigai with mechanical bodies with no certainty of return, or the end of the world. But they eventually chose to take the risk in order to save the planet. And so, without any fear, the Chosen Four fought with all their might against Gigai's last stand. Until they reached Gigai and his cohort, Pokeminch, Ness's best friend, for the final battle. The Chosen Four proudly stood against their foes, proving to be the strongest. And so Pokey had no other choice. He had to unleash Gigai's true power. Gigai's mind was destroyed by his immense power. He was not the cosmic destroyer anymore. He became Gygus, the embodiment of evil. The Chosen Four couldn't stand a chance. However, as Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart, everyone who met the Chosen Four, and even who didn't, prayed for their safety. For an unknown reason, their prayers made Gygus disappear, and so Pokey set off to a new era and swore one day that he would return to confront Ness once again. The battle with Gygus was over. Somehow, the Chosen Four's souls managed to travel back to their bodies. The Earth was safe, but with that also meant the time for parting. They had friends and families who wanted them home. Jeff decided to spend more time with his father back in Winters. Prince Pooh returned to Dahlem. He had a kingdom to take care of. As for Ness and Paula, as much as Ness wanted to bring her back to Onett, Paula had to return to her own home. And so they parted. At last, Ness, the hero of Earth, returned to home with his family with many stories to tell. As for Pokey, they never believed that they would ever see him again. Or so they thought.